Do I have lipstick on my teeth? It doesn't really matter at this stage because my tooth looks like Mirando. Welcome to another episode of OMG Japan! What am I doing with my life? I could have been a lawyer. This episode is entitled Japan's Not That Weird. I was supposed to do a weird thing swap. I went out into the world to try and buy weird things in Japan, where I live. And I couldn't really find anything. Sometimes I would find something that looked weird, I'd pick it up and it was made in some other country. Which led me to the conclusion that Japan is not really that weird. It's not really a new conclusion. I suppose there's a lot of aspects of Japanese culture that might seem weird from an outsider's perspective. For example, there's this culture of honesty where if you drop your wallet, people will generally return it to you, sometimes even with all the money in it. If you leave your designer handbag on the table to go to the bathroom, no one else at that table, just your designer bag, probably no one's gonna steal it. You can feel pretty safe doing that. You're just kind of like marking your territory with your designer bag instead of peeing on it like a dog. That was a very strange analogy, I apologize. Other weird things about Japan, people are really polite. You know, Tokyo's a really big city, but it's clean. Customer service is amazing. That might seem weird from, you know, the perspective of someone from a country where customer service isn't that great. You know, there's a lot of things that can be labeled weird in Japan. Then again, sometimes there's a product that comes out that is really weird. For example, that Napolitan Aji Gari Gari Kun. That was out there. That was why. And banana flavored potato chips. There's a reason we don't need banana flavored potato chips. It's cause we've already got banana chips and those are great and don't need to be changed. I mean, in my opinion.
Maybe there's a country out there where banana flavored potato chips are completely mainstream and normal.
It really comes down to culture. We all come from different places and some things are the same and some things are different. Anyway, the whole concept of OMG Japan is that it's gonna show interesting products from Japan. What am I supposed to do if my weird meter doesn't work? And I'm pretty sure my weird meter doesn't work anymore. For example, I was looking at clothes online the other day. I know, fast fashion, I couldn't help it. There's this t-shirt and on it says, "You can't tell a book by its cover!" exclamation point. And I was like, oh, they got the English right. But they didn't, because after a minute of thinking about it, I was like, no, it's you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, or you can't judge a book by its cover. Not tell, but judge. My weirdo meter is broken. I'm too weird to start with. I mean, you guys always say in the comments, man, you're weird. And it's true. Second of all, I've been in Japan too long. I think my weirdo meter broke probably sometime in the second year here. It just all doesn't seem that weird anymore once you're used to it, because it's just life. Life is different from place to place. But in any case, Japan does have a lot of interesting products. So after I had this terrifying moment where I'd lost my ability to see anything weird in the world, I went to the 100 yen store and I found something somewhat weird. A deodorizer sheet for your toilet. I know there'll be someone in the comments saying, we have those in our country, they're totally normal and they're always shaped like beers. Good. Please tell me if they're actually necessary, because I feel like this is rather superfluous as far as the product goes. Do I want a creepy bear staring at me while I poo? I don't know. Do you want a creepy bear staring at you while you poo? Let me know in the comments down below. This is a deodorizer sheet that you stick on your toilet in the shape of a bear.
Happy Bear looks into your soul. He does not like what he sees. He knows what you've been looking at on Tumblr. Happy Bear will find you next time you're in the bathroom.
You're supposed to buy 2 of these and they last approximately 30 days. I only bought 1.
Because I didn't look closely enough at the packages.
This is what... Oh! It's... Oh no, I'm not... It smells like horrible, horrible chemicals. You're probably not even supposed to touch this. Oh, I can't. You guys get the idea. I was thinking that maybe these bears are used like for people who have children who are doing lots of smelly poos or something. but I would not want to stick that on anything near a child because it actually smells like it might kill you. Tell me something weird about your country in the comments down below.